fellas, competition time. Beat the pro. Let's go. All right, guys, come on. Get to a basket. Let's shoot some free throws. Okay, we're good on the drills for now. Let's make sure we're getting better every day.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
With the Diesel and the Jet, this is Ernie Johnson. Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. And tonight, it'll be the Houston Rockets going up against the Pelicans out in New Orleans. Well, for New Orleans, 5-5 over their last 10 games, but they're not satisfied with 500 ball, looking to tack one onto the win tally tonight. And I think we're really going to enjoy this type of game, a battle of super athletes, if you will. Shaq, this question for you. Can either team slow the other ones down, or are we just looking at a high-flying free-for-all?
I don't really care about that, Ernie, right now. Get your popcorn ready. You want highlights, just the game you want to see.
You don't care?
Just,
obviously,
Ernie,
you do care.
I want some popcorn, I want some butter, I want some salt. I just want to watch this game, Ernie.
All the things
you
that
like
are great
that fake
for your
butter
cholesterol.
they put on sometimes at
Yes,
the
I do.
At the movie theater?
Yes, I sure do.
You like that fake popcorn?
I have a technique. I just roll it and bing, 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 three. Boom, boom, boom.
Bing, 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 bing. Doesn't really translate. I don't know what you're talking about. How about the game, Kenny?
Well, I mean, this is a basketball fan heaven game. A game that you would just sit back and say, let everyone go do what they want to do. Do not worry about anything, because this is ultimately a great game.
And have plenty of popcorn for this heavenly matchup.
What's up? What's up, man? Good to see you.
How's the family? CC good?
Yeah, she's good. They're all good. Nice knowing you have family to have your back all the time.
For sure. Got to keep that support system in place. Makes a big difference over a long season. Good luck tonight, man.
Thanks, man. Hey, you know we're taking this one, right?
Not a chance, freak.
Hello and thanks for joining us, 2K Sports fans, for another exciting presentation of NBA basketball. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony with Doris Burke on our sideline. Well, it was the New Orleans Pelicans winning their last game against the Timberwolves in Minnesota. It was a close game. They needed overtime to finish them off.
And boy, did that game nearly get away from them, but they were a little bit fortunate to have survived at the end of regulation.
Yeah, they got that second chance by virtue of forcing the overtime, and then things really swung in their favor after that.
All fueled up and ready to go. Brought to you by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. Taking a look at the Rockets. Harden and Ariza filling out the perimeter. Howard is out there with Pete. And it's Patrick Beverley in for Mario Chalmers. Rockets leading by 5. It's Harden with the drive. It's Cunningham with the rebound.
You know, he's been off his game this quarter just a bit. Hasn't been able to get a whole lot to go so far.
Here's Cole, defended by Booker. Cole's shot is good.
Hard to get that one off with the size difference there. That makes it a tough individual matchup for him, especially down low.
Well, took on the big guys going in there and challenging them like he did. But, boy, that was a nice job.
And a chance here to look at the numbers for Cole. He's right around 5 points tonight, 5 assists, and 3 rebounds. And those numbers, solid, not spectacular, and sometimes what you see is what you get.
He certainly knows his role, and he gives you some good minutes. That's really all you can expect from him at this point. All right now, gentlemen, 2 shots. Loose shots.
The first one falls.
Yeah, a lot of whistles here early, as well as foul trouble starting to be an issue.
Yeah, that's a big reason they're trailing. You can't allow a parade to the free throw line and expect to be on top in the game.
The Rockets making a switch here. Moore's checked in. Both free throws good from Booker. There's 1:54 left in the first quarter. All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Hey, Kevin. Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Alvin Gentry. When we talked about what they'll try to do on defense, he told me they're going to have to do everything they can to neutralize their opponent's high flyers, saying, quote, "We can't play above the rim like these guys, so we'll have to do our best to keep them away from the hoop." Gentlemen, easier said than done.
All right, Doris, thank you very much. Pelicans trail by 4. A minute 20 left to play in the first. Here's Cole, defended by Beverly. Cole, the pass to Blatch, and he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
There it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great position inside.
Yeah, just getting the ball into the post has to be option number 1 for them right now.
And good on the basket. Book it. Baller's got his first bucket of the night.
How about the way he's able to angle his body to shield the big fella off and still get the finish?
You've got to be clever with your sleight of hand when you get inside and try to finish against the bigger guys. And he made it look easy that time.
Blatch, the basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
He was the first one to react to that miss. Excellent anticipation on his part. A hustle play on the putback by him.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
He's knocked down 3/4 of his foul shots this season, so he's right around 75%.
36 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And here is Moore. At the elbow, it's Freak from 10 feet out. And the Rockets getting another bucket right there.
Wow, got that one off right in the face of the big fella. Nice quick fire release.
Yeah, and the mid-range shot really the only option in that situation. Sometimes when you're facing a bigger guy, you can't get it all the way to the rim.
Cole's shot is good.
It's like everybody is in a rhythm right now. Incredible stuff here early on.
Both teams playing downhill. You know, coaches say that all the time. You want to play downhill. Well, at some point you think somebody's got to cool off in this one, right?
And the miss, not the best shot selection there. Both teams have it going here early and still close through the first quarter. Houston on top. They lead by 1. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. And one of the rising stars in the NBA is Anthony Davis. His offensive game is growing by leaps and bounds, and he talked about his area of focus. Well, I tell you, you could be here an awfully long time if we're going to list all the different moves Anthony Davis can hurt you.
You a slave to a page in my rhyme book. Getting big money, playboy, your time's up. Where them gangsters at? Where them? This ain't rapping, this is street hop. Now get up off your like your seat's hot. My life lit up. Trunk of the car, we got the street.
And with tremendous consistency here through the first period.
Yeah, this is how you can keep a crowd quiet, though, Greg. I mean, methodically score at the line and take some of that energy away from the fans. They don't like to have the action stop and the opposing team scoring.
So on the floor for Houston, Harden and Ariza filling out the perimeter. Beasley out there with Howard. And it's Baller in at the point. From 10 feet out. And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2. That one is on Holiday. Rockets have shot the ball well from the free throw line, 8 of 9. That free throw missing.
You know, it's been a bad day for them at the line today as a whole, and far too often that's the case for this team.
And the Pelicans making a change here. Cole's checked in. That's off as well, so he misses both. New Orleans in the lead, and there's the feed to Evans. Dishes it to Usher. Over in the corner, Cole. No good from outside.
Oh, man, you know he'd love to have that one over.
Here's Harden. Comes up empty down low.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Davis kicks to Evans. Feeds it to Gordon. And stolen by Ariza. It's stolen by Davis. And he goes in for the dunk.
Yeah, how about the sharp steal and then run out? It looks like they're ready to put the hammer down.
Well, we've been waiting for one of these teams, Greg, to pull away. Maybe that'll be a springboard for him.
Could be. A dunk like that coming off a great defensive play has to build some momentum.
Cole dishes to Usher. He feeds it to Evans. To the left side wing. 6 to shoot. And that one's good. Cole's got 6 points. Rockets trail by 5. Here's Freak. Currently averaging almost 6 points a game.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over.
Harden against Evans. Screen by Ashik. Gordon with no one around. Off target with his 3.
Good pick, but he just couldn't make it count.
Yeah, nice job of setting the screen by his teammate there, and I'm sure he appreciated it.
New Orleans leading by 5. Evans outside. The dish to Cole. Baseline J on the way. Here's Gordon, and a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there, Greg.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for New Orleans.
You know, guys, we've really seen them do a lot of damage in the paint so far.
Also, guys, the passing has been terrific in the first half. They'll be happy with all those assists.
No good on the free throw. Mario Chalmers, he's checked in for Houston. He hits the second from the line. Rockets trail by 6. They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going.
Stick it to front.
And the first half comes.
Yes, guys,
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back, everybody. The start of the second half getting underway. Both teams battling hard through the first half. Houston making his switches. Freaks checked in. Houston's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Evans and Davis, the forward tandem. Holiday at the 1 with Gordon at the 2. And it's Ashik in at the 5 spot. That's the Pelicans 5.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant. He shot the ball exceptionally well as they've built this lead for themselves here.
Beasley, the pass to Baldwin, taken away by Holiday. They get it back. Ariza kicks to Freak. Houston moving it around. It's Ariza on the wing. Harden dishes to Freak. Will not go. This is off the front iron. New Orleans leading by 17. Holiday, the pass to Davis. Screen by Ashik. Evans. And he uses the glass on the lane. Evans has got 9 points now in the quarter.
You know, of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is major smash mouth basketball, guys.
All about imposing your will offensively, getting exactly the kind of looks their coach drew up.
4th personal foul. Shooting for New Orleans. Freak. Taking 2 shots. And the first one drops for the Rockets. Capella's checked in, and it's Booker in for Michael Beasley. And both free throws good from Freak. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Here's Cole, defended by Beverly. Holiday left side. Softly drops in the floater. Holiday's got his 3rd basket of the night.
3 consecutive baskets have come right at the rim. Defense had better start buckling down and tightening up.
Guys, they are getting exposed in terms of their low post defense.
Pelicans leading by 17. Stolen by Beverly. Here's Capella, latch covering. Capella with the bucket.
Just a grinder, always doing the dirty work on the offensive glass, and that's one of the things he brings to the table.
1:41 left in the 3rd. Here's Cole. Shot is off, and the Rockets take it the other way. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Nuggets.
And really, I just felt like they didn't compete, particularly on the backboard, probably their weakest area in that game.
Well, they weren't doing their work early. They weren't carving out space for themselves under the glass, and guys just weren't working hard enough in my estimation.
Quincy Pondexter, he's checked in for New Orleans. Morris checked in for the Houston, a whole new 5 on the floor. And so in the game for the Rockets. Baller, he's in at point guard. Beasley out there with Decker. Then there's Howard. And it's McDaniels in at the shooting guard position. The Rockets shooting about 35% from the floor. Not much falling for them. Howard kicks to Beasley. And that comes off the assist by Dwight Howard. And that's now 8 points for Beasley.
The defense has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
And I'd be interested to know just how many of these attempts have come from inside of 5 feet.
Gordon outside. It's rebounded by Houston.
Move it.
Howard's got 4 rebounds in this game.
He's yet to make an impact from the field, but his team is taking care of business.
Yeah, he earned that one. I mean, taking the hit and still able to get that one to go down.
Incredible body control right there. Don't know how he was able to get that one to go, but it sure was a thing of beauty to watch.
Catching up on the changes for Houston. Ariza comes in for Decker, and it's Harden in for KJ McDaniels. Pelicans leading by 21. And Holiday kicks to Davis. It's stolen by Ariza. And it's the Rockets on the break. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Davis has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Here's Holiday. Good.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
Rockets have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the 4th quarter. From deep 3-point range, and it's Freak missing.
The only place for shots like that are in shoot-around.
Exactly. I mean, that shot is one he shouldn't even think about taking.
Gordon dishes to Holiday. Kicks to Gordon. Shot clock at 2. Tries from 16. And the Pelicans get it back. Holiday, no one around him. That's in there. Davis with the assist. 11 points for Drew Holiday.
Add another triple to their second half total.
They came out of the break just dropping bombs and just are not letting up at all.
Stick it too much.
Now here's Freak, guarded by Holiday. And it's Freak missing. The Pelicans have gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the 4th. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. Here's Gordon. Rockets with the rebound.
He's been wayward and just off on about everything he's put up in this period.
Here's Baller. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
Anthony Davis.
And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game, how it's been going for the Pelicans.
I thought we might see the defense adjust at halftime to slow the break, but that has not been the case.
Another part of their game that's made a difference tonight is all the second chance points they've been able to get.
Brewer is checked in for Michael Beasley. And he's good on the second. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. New Orleans moving it around. Gordon, the pass to Holiday. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. The Rockets shooting in the fourth quarter, not pretty, down around 29%. Baller. Houston gets it back. Stolen by Holiday. And even 3-on-3 break. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
We watched Holiday play great basketball. He's got 11 points and a huge helping of assists as well.
No doubt about it. He's the conductor, the band leader, Clark. And this offense has really performed at a high level.
Drew Holiday at the line for 2.
And he knocks down the first one. Quincy Pondexter, he's checked in for Gordon. Houston also making some changes. Booker, he's checked in for Ariza. And it's Etuan Moore checking in for James Harden. All free throws good from Drew Holiday. Houston's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. And a wide open look for Freak. That one a little long.
Wow, what a rough second half for him shooting the basketball. Maybe you adopt a pass-first mentality at this point.
Holiday gets the bucket.
It's really been a tale of 2 halves, guys. A slow start, but this quarter, he has really been the man.
Clark, some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, they need a basket just to regain some momentum here, Kevin.
Moore outside. 6 on the shot clock. From 20 feet out. Jump shot is good that time. 1:52 left in the fourth quarter of this one. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Yeah, with the game out of reach, intentional fouls don't mean anything. It's just an exercise in futility. Let the clock go.
Yeah, I agree with you, Clark. Just doesn't really make a lot of sense at this point.
Houston making a switch here. Capella's checked in. Here's Pondexter.
Coming out over there.
1:44 left in the fourth quarter. Latch the pass to Cole. They set the screen. 6 to shoot. He dishes it to Babbitt. Watch with it. He's guarded by Booker. Babbitt kicks to Cole. We've got 1:13 left in the fourth. Pass to Pondexter from past the arc. Shot's good.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for New Orleans.
Clark, what do you think was the deciding factor in this one?
Simply field goal percentage. They shot the ball much better than the opponent.
And now, for the year, this is going to take him to 7 wins.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series.
And it will be a fight, Greg. When you see an opponent that many times, it's inevitable that those games take on a little extra added meaning for the players.
I mean, when you look at the stats, you'll see just how dominant the game this was for Anthony Davis. You have to love the way that he was closing out on defensive trips. He would always body up, and it's why he ended with so many boards.
A nice shot by Booker.
I tell you what, fellas, he loves those mid-range jumpers. I mean, that's where he makes his money.
And here's New Orleans now. They're on a 14-5 run here. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Passes it to Cole. Here's the floater. Rebounded by Moore.
And fancy finishes like that look great, but man, it's embarrassing when you blow them.
So we see the Pelicans taking the W here. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team, Clark, by far tonight.
No question about it, Kevin. They certainly gave their fans plenty to scream and holler about. This place was rocking. It was on fire. And it only got louder as that lead got bigger.
And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Tyreek, what was the focus on strategy for this team coming into tonight's game?
We're playing hard. We had a meeting today as a team, and we just wanted to come in here and play hard with energy. That's where it starts from. And we did a great job that tonight.
Tyreek, thank you. Kevin, amazing what can happen when you play hard.
All right, Doris, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. Now we'll go to the studio with the award-winning Ernie Johnson.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Welcome back, everybody. Ernie Johnson here along with Shaq and the Jet as we present our Jordan Player of the Game, Anthony Davis.
He was dead on from the field tonight, guys. I'd call his performance economical because there was no wasted opportunities. He took advantage of every good look he got. I mean, everything he put up was going in.
The one thing you know about Davis is that he's always going to play with an insane amount of energy. It's always full speed ahead with him. And we saw that tonight. Offensively, he plays as well as anyone.
And that'll do it for this edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Hope you enjoyed the show. From myself, Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, have a wonderful evening.